Hey guys, welcome back to another RoCitizens update video. Today we have the grand reopening of Paghettis. What's new? New location, Paghettis. Added the grand reopening of Paghettis for lore and rewards. New jobs, rush to deliver orders, waiting tables, or cook exquisite food as a gourmet chef. Feminine body type. You asked and you got it. An alternative body type with a more feminine physique. Nurse job re-added. The nurse job is back in its classic form but with a few minor visual enhancements. So let's first off check out Paghettis. So let's grab our car and we can drive all the way over here. It's just down this street and it's the big red building. This has been empty for so long. If you want to see the live lore event, make sure to check my video about that. Also, I streamed it if you want to check that out too. So Paghettis, this is what it looks like. It looks basically the same, but there's obviously decor on the inside and a little bit on the outside. So we entered the building and we see Alfredo here. We can't talk to him, but he's kind of like the server or the person who brings people in. It's a pretty big building, a lot of tables. It's way bigger than Nomburger. There's even fountains on the inside. Crazy. This is the kitchen. It's really nice. Cube85 made this, props to him. And it's a really nice building, although the kitchen is a bit cramped for having two jobs in here, but I'll get to the jobs in a second. And you can come out here and there's a little patio seating area and there's some cool glass tables. I really wish we got these as items because they're really pretty. But we can come back inside and here's the bathrooms right here. Pretty cool. And we're back in the main room. So let's check out the new jobs. So we have the server job here. It pays $30.8 per hour and then $15 per tips. It only gives you experience in the Paghettis skill, which is a skill right in the jobs category. You can see experience here. It doesn't give you any like cooking skills or anything from the skills progress. So the tasks are to seat guests at a table. You just go up to the front of the building. You take their orders and then you serve prepared items from the kitchen. So let me show you how to do it really quick. Basically, you get these people, so they walk in, and then you go seat party. And it should be highlighted. I don't know if it is on mobile, but you can place them at any of these seats that are highlighted. I'll just place them there. And you wait a second until they get their order. You take their order. And then you memorize kind of what the image is. I'm pretty sure that's Alfredo, maybe? Then you run inside the kitchen and it'll have a timer for how long it takes for it to be quote-unquote cooked. And then you grab the food and you have a cool little tray that you carry all the food on, so you can select multiple at once, which is awesome. And then you serve the customer and yeah, then you have this just massive tray and then you can take the tips. It's actually awesome. It's just like Restaurant Tycoon. It's really fun. And you can get more customers up here. See, there's a lot of people here and we're able to seat them and then do the same thing. Oh, it looks like they're invisible. Sometimes the people break a little bit. Yeah, they just despawn sometimes. But don't worry, more people are coming in and you can just get those people instead. And that will be fixed. See, now we can actually talk to these people and take their orders, and then you can just pick them up and they go on your little plate. I wonder how four foods look. Okay, so you can only take 3 at once. And then we run over here, give them, oh, you have to specifically give each person their food. And then you gotta run over and then get their food. And yeah, it's a pretty fun and easy job. It pays really well and you do get a lot of experience from it. And the tips are cool. $31 in tips. That's awesome. Next, we have the chef job. This one is pretty fun, but it is really complicated. So you receive an order ticket, you consult with the recipe book, which is really complex to look at. So I suggest if you're on your PC, maybe taking screenshots of it so you don't have to run back and forth, because you do need to either memorize the recipe book or have an understanding, because it's very specific, and I'll show you what that means, really. Cook food according to the recipe is very specific, as I said, and then serve food. You don't get cooking experience, which I think they probably should add. You only get Paghettis experience. The rewards is $35.2 an hour and $15 per meal cooked. Here's the recipe book right here. It's a bit complicated to look at, but I'm glad they kind of like color codified everything. So like the red stuff is the items that you need, like food wise, and then the blue stuff is where you should be putting these things. It's a bit complex, but there's only 4 different recipes you can make, and yeah, so you get the recipes right here, you get a little ding, and you have to complete all 4 of those. So let's start off with the risotto, because that one's pretty fun. So we fill a pot with water and bring it to a cooker. So the pot would be right here, down there. And then you would fill it up with water at the tap. You have to wait 4 seconds. These jobs are super interactive compared to the other jobs, and it's actually awesome. So, and also if it's risotto, we can then go ahead and see I need to add rice to the pot of boiling water, and it also needs to be cooking. So I have my water boiling, and then I add the ingredient of rice, and then it'll cook the rice. I have this somewhat memorized because I was streaming later and I did a lot of risotto. So then next, we check the next step, and then it says filter the rice through sieve. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. So these little things at the top are you can't interact with them until you actually have like the item out. So we would have the sieve here, and then you just filter it out, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool animation. And then next, we would check next, add cream and seasoning and salad. Do it in that exact order, else it's counted wrong. So we would put it on the workstation, and then let's check again, sorry. Cream, seasoning, and salad. So the cream would be in the fridge. You can just grab it from the fridge. You put it on. Then you get a seasoning. Then you get salad. You don't have to mix the salad for this one. You do for the chicken. And then you're good. And then you place it here, and it marks it off right there. Let's do one more. We can do a chicken. This one is pretty complex, so you want to grab a chicken and put it on the cutting board. It's pretty fun because of how like complex it is, but also it is a bit frustrating. So place the chicken in the oven, and then I'm gonna read ahead, and then we add cheese once the chicken is done. So I'm gonna just grab some cheese, and then we put it in once it's done cooking in the oven, but it does take a while. Hopefully they'll add more like space for stove tops, because those are really useful, especially with like pots and pans being used, and also another sink, because it gets very busy in here when you have a lot of people. Then next we check, take the chicken out, place a workstation, mix a salad in a mixing bowl. Okay, then we go to get the salad, and then we get a mixing bowl from right here. And then we mix the salad, and then we place it on there, and voila. Chicken. Finally, after many months, the nurse job has been added back. It's the same concept: tend to patients, gather items, you get hospital experience. It is still really good paying, $52 an hour. So you still just go up to the patients, you read their charts, and you see blue pills. All right. Then we go to the pharmacy, which should be located over here. Let me show you all the locations of all the specific places you need to go. So if you're looking over this way. The exit is where the pharmacy and the kitchen will be right here. And for the kitchen, to get the actual like foods and stuff, it's just in this pantry. This is the only place where it is. It's kind of annoying how closed it is, but then over here is the laundry area where you find the laundry items, and it's in this closed area as well. It really is like a maze because you have to just go through so many different areas. But also the nurse shop is a little bit broken right now. I know it just came back, but there's a little bit of an issue with delivering items. Otherwise, you can actually do the job. If you want to just AFK to get a bunch of cash, you definitely can. But it will be fixed soon. Another part of the update is you can change the body type of your character now. Normally we just had the preset body type, which is this, but now you can do a feminine body type, which is a bit more slender looking, female, neutral, and male. The minimum scaled age is also now 2. So you used to be able to go to 0 for your age, but now once you change it to like 1 or 2, see how it doesn't change at all, but then 3 it does. So the smallest you can go is 2, even if 0 is a lower number. I would like to mention, for anyone worried, houses were broken, but they were fixed according to Firebrand. You weren't able to spawn them in. There was no data loss at all, so you should not have lost any data or furniture or money at all. And no one did. Also, if you do the quest, the Paghettis quest, which is the live event, you get this cool limited trophy, which is the Bronze Spaghetti Trophy. It's awarded for players who help save Paghettis in the 2023 event. It's just a plate of spaghetti. It's very cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the jobs, see if you like any of them. I really like them. They're pretty fun to grind out. Have an amazing day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!